Hello dear friends, welcome to today's video in which I am going to share 3 tips on how to make the right choices in life. It is a popular saying that in order to be successful, we need the right opportunities at the right time. However, to make the right opportunities fruitful and productive, we must choose that particular opportunity in the very first place. Unlike animals, we human beings have the gift of choice. If you think deeply, you'll find whatever you could accomplish successfully in your life is just because you made the right decision, the right choice at the right time. You are a product of your choices. However, if you haven't been much successful recently because you have difficulty making decisions or making the right choices for yourself because you suffer from indecision or confusion, I'll suggest 3 tips, or you can say 3 mental exercises you can consciously adopt in your life to make the right choices. Here we go. Number 1. Give up mental lethargy and physical laziness. One of the biggest reasons we avoid picking up a particular choice, no matter how right it seems, is because that choice requires our effort and toil. We keep postponing the difficult choices. I can't wake up early in the morning. I cannot exercise. I cannot meditate. Ask yourself, are these choices really that difficult to execute? Definitely no. Our mind and body is mostly attracted to comfort and pleasure, whereas making a crucial choice often requires us to get out of our comfort zones. We forget the fundamental law of life that those choices that seem painful in the beginning can lead us to everlasting happiness later on. We need to identify and acknowledge our own hidden mental lethargy and laziness. That is very often the fundamental cause keeping us from undertaking those choices that require hard work and effort. We give excuses of circumstances, but ask yourself by looking deep inside your mind, what is the real cause I am not able to make a particular choice? Our lethargical attitude, unnecessary procrastination, or we might be just feeling physically lazy that prevent us from making our choices. Our mind keeps creating endless excuses, and trust me, our mind is so efficient in creating creative excuses. So now, what to do? Once we can honestly acknowledge it is our own lethargy and laziness that is preventing us from making the right choice, once we are able to identify this slack attitude in ourselves, then we should not waste a second thought. Choose to take action then and there. It is your choice that is sculpting your future. Stop procrastinating. Stop being mentally and physically lethargic. Study the hidden, tricky intentions of your mind. See through the tricks of your mind, and finally, choose to take action. Choosing to take action is the first step, and in fact the most important step in the entire journey. You can do it. Number 2. Calm down yourself before making an important choice. We often hear people advising us, don't take hasty decisions. When it is time to make a very important choice, many a times our logical reasoning is blurred by a number of factors. Number 1, a state of frenzy or hurry. Number 2, emotional impulse. Number 3, addiction or attachment. When it comes to making a very important choice that can change your life or have deep, far-reaching consequences, never ever make that choice in a state of hurry or frenzy. When we are too much in haste, our mind is bombarded with thoughts, our intellect is blurred, and we are not able to think with clarity. We may also be in a state of emotional impulse, especially in matters of relationships. We may be blinded by our overwhelming feelings, and as a consequence, we may end up partnering with the wrong person. People with addictions often suffer from indecision. I have encountered quite a few people addicted to drugs and alcohol who are prone to having sparks of motivation now and then. They randomly and impulsively choose to give up their addiction one fine day, but the resolve does not last long and they fall back to their old ways pretty soon. So what to do? In what particular condition should you make that important choice? The answer is, take a moment, pause, just relax, baby. Calm down first. If you spare 5 to 10 minutes to settle down your mind and body, the world won't fall apart. There may be exceptional accidental situations where you are bound to take action promptly. Apart from that, if a crucial situation has turned up in your life when you have to make that important choice, it is best to take out a little time before that. Just sit down all by yourself in your room if possible, or stay alone somewhere for some time without thinking of anything else for a few minutes. Take a few deep breaths, inhale and exhale for a few times until you feel your mind has got decluttered. It's not running around anymore. First, quieten your mind. Breathe and relax for a few moments. Feel your mind and body is settling down. Then bring to your mind that situation which requires you to make that important choice of your life. If you let your mind and body to calm down first, your mind will naturally flow to a logical conclusion. It is in this calm state your mind functions more efficiently and will turn up with the right choices for you. Number 3. Make choices based on dharma and compassion. Now the word dharma might sound heavy, ethical and moralistic, as if you have to set high moral standards to make a choice. No, not at all. The word dharma has multiple interpretations, but in its essence, the core idea is righteous thought and action. The best choice is always based on righteous thought, action, and values. You can choose to listen to your higher self by ignoring your lower self. You can choose to invest on everlasting happiness of your soul rather than the temporary pleasures of material life. You can always choose generosity and compassion instead of selfishness. You can always choose to donate instead of hoarding all your wealth for yourself. You can choose to let go instead of holding on to your complaints and grudges. You can choose peace over conflict, See, it is not about setting high moral standards and being ethical. I'll give you an example. Whenever I am conducting a life skill session with young children, I often ask them a very simple question. Which feelings are more pleasant to you? Do you like to feel hateful, angry, and selfish? Or do you like to feel love, kindness, and friendship? Trust me, in all these years, all of them without an exception have always shouted out loud with smiling faces and answered, love, kindness, friendship. Their reply is always so instant. It is not that they think about ethics and morals and then reach a conclusion. Children always answer to questions about their feelings based on their first instinct. So, what is the idea here? Love, compassion, peaceful living, friendship, dharma, generosity. These qualities are not bookish moralities, but rather the doorways to true inner happiness. They are the food for our soul. If your choices are based on love, dharma, and compassion, you will find that the choices you are making are crafting your destiny in a manner that is leading not only you, but even the people around you towards the highest good. So, if your choice is shaping a beautiful destiny for you and benefiting others as well, what can be better than that? I hope this discussion resonated with you. I will be back with more interesting topics very soon. Till then, dear friends, take good care of your body and take very good care of your mind. Have a beautiful day.